Did you know that your IQ score might matter less than you think? Today, we're diving into a fascinating revelation from Global Ed Leaders in Motion interns that's challenging everything we thought about success in education.
And it's not just about being book smart anymore, is it?
Not at all. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why emotional intelligence has become the new metric for educational success and how it's transforming internship experiences worldwide.
You know, what's really interesting is that according to recent research, emotional intelligence has become even more crucial than technical abilities in internship success.
Wait, really? More than technical skills?
Absolutely. The research shows that interns who excel in emotional intelligence are better at handling pressure, managing relationships, and adapting to new environments.
Let's talk about Global Ed Leaders in Motion. What makes their approach unique?
Well, they've developed this innovative program that specifically focuses on building emotional fluency alongside leadership skills.
And how exactly does that work in practice?
The program emphasizes self-awareness as the foundation. Interns learn to recognize their emotions and use them as tools for personal development.
That's fascinating. But I have to ask, why this shift from traditional metrics?
Well, according to recent studies, IQ alone isn't enough anymore. Schools are increasingly recognizing that emotional intelligence is essential for preparing students for 21st century challenges.
You mentioned self-awareness earlier. What other components are crucial?
The research identifies several key areas: emotional regulation, empathy, relationship building, and adaptability.
And how do these play out in real internship situations?
One intern reported being able to stay focused and composed in challenging circumstances by reframing difficulties as opportunities for growth.
That's quite a shift in perspective.
Indeed. And what's particularly interesting is how this applies even in virtual internships.
Virtual internships? How does emotional intelligence factor into remote work?
The research shows that emotional intelligence becomes even more critical in virtual settings. Interns need stronger empathy and communication skills to build relationships remotely.
That makes sense, especially with the challenges of digital communication.
Exactly. And the data backs this up. Studies show that interns with higher emotional intelligence adapt better to virtual work environments.
Let's talk about specific success stories. Any standout examples?
One particularly striking case involved an intern who used emotional intelligence to transform challenging feedback into opportunities for growth.
How exactly did they manage that?
They focused on emotional regulation and perspective taking, turning what could have been a negative experience into a valuable learning opportunity.
That's impressive. But surely there must be challenges in implementing this approach.
Oh, absolutely. One of the biggest challenges is measuring emotional intelligence effectively.
How do they address that?
The program uses a combination of self-reflection exercises and mentor feedback to track emotional intelligence development.
And what about the mentors? What role do they play?
Research shows that mentors are crucial in modeling emotional intelligence skills and providing opportunities for practice and reflection.
That makes sense. It's not just about teaching these skills, but demonstrating them.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is how this creates a ripple effect throughout the educational system.
Can you elaborate on that ripple effect?
When interns develop strong emotional intelligence, they're better equipped to handle future leadership roles and mentor others.
So it's like a positive feedback loop.
Precisely. And the research shows this has long-term benefits for educational institutions.
What kind of benefits are we talking about?
Studies indicate improved academic outcomes, better student engagement, and stronger school communities.
That's quite impressive. But what about skeptics who might say this is just another education fad?
The data speaks for itself. Research consistently shows that emotional intelligence is a key predictor of success in both education and career outcomes.
Can you share some specific numbers?
According to recent studies, 92% of talent professionals consider emotional intelligence as important as or more important than technical skills.
That's a pretty overwhelming majority.
And it's not just about hiring. The research shows that emotional intelligence significantly impacts job performance and career advancement.
Let's talk about the future. Where do you see this heading?
The trend is clear. Emotional intelligence is becoming increasingly central to educational leadership development.
And what about practical applications? How can listeners apply this?
Start by focusing on self-awareness. Pay attention to your emotional responses and how they affect your decisions and relationships.
That sounds doable. Any other practical tips?
Practice active listening and empathy. These are fundamental skills that can be developed with conscious effort.
And what about for educators or mentors listening?
The research suggests incorporating emotional intelligence development into regular feedback and reflection sessions.
That makes a lot of sense.
And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress and continuous learning.
As we wrap up, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
Emotional intelligence isn't just a nice to have anymore. It's becoming essential for success in education and beyond.
And it's something that can be developed, right?
Absolutely. With conscious effort and practice, anyone can improve their emotional intelligence.
That's really encouraging.
And the benefits extend far beyond the classroom or workplace. They impact every aspect of life.
Well, this has been incredibly insightful. Any final thoughts?
Yes, in a world that's increasingly automated, our emotional intelligence might be what truly sets us apart.
That's a powerful thought to end on.